Do you often find yourself trying to silence the endless cascade of anxious thoughts, or attempting to rationalize away your deepest worries, hoping for a fleeting moment of peace and clarity? You apply logic, distraction, or even intense focus on external tasks, expecting these efforts to finally quiet the incessant mental noise and achieve lasting serenity. Yet despite your best intentions, does that persistent inner turmoil, that subtle hum of unease, continue to linger, disrupting your focus and stealing your rest? Perhaps you've come to believe that genuine mental calm is an elusive dream, constantly just out of reach, or that emotional balance is a battle you must perpetually fight with your own thoughts. But what if the very approach you've been taught to rely on is paradoxically preventing you from reaching the profound inner quiet you desperately seek? What if the path to true mental and emotional healing begins not in the mind's relentless analysis, but in a deeper connection that transforms the very essence of your being, offering a sanctuary of peace within? Paramahansa Yogananda, a timeless guide to integral living, revealed that such a transformation is not only possible, but accessible through a practice often overlooked in our fast-paced world, the profound power of prayer. But how can a simple, often misunderstood act like prayer unlock such deep, lasting peace for both body and mind? Before we unveil this ancient yet vital truth and explore Yogananda's transformative method, take a moment to connect with your inner landscape. Tell me in the comments below, what word best describes your current mental energy or the biggest emotional challenge you face today? Your honest reflection helps us understand the collective journey towards true well-being. The pervasive sense of unease, the nagging anxieties that whisper in the quietest hours, the mind's restless churning that defies sleep, or the overwhelming stress that seems to cling to your very being. What is your incessant mental chatter, your restless nights, or your overwhelming stress truly trying to communicate? Far from being mere inconveniences, these common struggles are profound signals from your inner self, a diagnostic cry revealing a deeper state of imbalance. In our modern world, we are conditioned to seek external solutions for internal disquiet. We try to outrun stress with busier schedules, numb anxiety with endless distractions, or conquer sleeplessness with quick fixes. Yet the persistent fatigue, the pervasive mental fog, and the recurring emotional volatility speak volumes about a fundamental disconnection within. Paramahansa Yogananda, with his profound wisdom, taught that our mental and emotional states are inextricably linked to the flow and balance of our vital life force, or prana. When our prana is agitated, scattered, or depleted, our mind reflects this disharmony, manifesting as anxiety, restless thoughts, and a diminished capacity for peace. Imagine your internal landscape as a vibrant ecosystem. If the essential rivers of energy, prana, that nourish it become polluted or obstructed, the entire system suffers. The ceaseless mental noise, the emotional turbulence, and the struggle to find inner quiet are not just psychological symptoms. They are energetic expressions of a soul yearning for reconnection, a mind searching for its anchor, and a body crying out for harmony. This pervasive sense of disconnection is often rooted in a world that constantly pulls us outward, away from our inner core. We are bombarded with information, expectations, and demands that fracture our attention and deplete our spiritual reserves. This constant external focus leaves little room for introspection, for listening to the subtle language of our own being. As a result, many experience a profound lack of vitality, a chronic tiredness that no amount of sleep seems to remedy, and an emotional imbalance that makes navigating daily life feel like an uphill battle. The mind, left untended and overstimulated, becomes a turbulent sea, generating waves of worry, fear, and doubt. This isn't a moral failing. It's a testament to the powerful influence of our modern lifestyle on our delicate inner ecosystem. The body feels heavy, the mind clouded, and the spirit distant, all echoes of this underlying energetic imbalance. So, if you're experiencing these persistent mental and emotional challenges, understand that your body and mind are not failing you. They are signaling an urgent need to re-establish a deeper, more intentional connection. They are asking you to look beyond the surface, to identify the source of this energetic leakage, and to reclaim the inner peace that is your birthright. The question then becomes, how do we consciously re-establish this vital link and bring order to our internal chaos, especially when conventional approaches feel insufficient? Many have experienced moments where a heartfelt prayer brought unexpected solace, a feeling of calm washing over them when all else failed. These are glimpses of a profound truth, a practical revelation that Paramahansa Yogananda taught as a direct path to mental and emotional balance. Prayer as a method of deep communion, not just asking, but attuning your inner being to a higher universal consciousness. This isn't about rigid dogma or mere recitation. It's about channeling sincere devotional energy to heal the mind and heart. So how do we engage in this transformative practice of prayer, according to Yogananda's teachings, to soothe anxiety, dissolve stress, and invite restful sleep? This method involves a deliberate shift from intellectual thought to profound feeling, integrating specific elements for maximum energetic impact. Firstly, find a sacred space within you, wherever you are. This could be a quiet room, a peaceful corner, or simply a moment of stillness amidst the bustle. Adopt a relaxed posture, with your spine comfortably erect, symbolizing the direct connection between earth and sky, body and spirit. Close your eyes gently, drawing your awareness inward, away from external distractions. Next, focus your attention on your heart center, the spiritual heart, located in the middle of your chest. This is the seat of divine love and pure feeling. Begin to breathe deeply and smoothly, without strain. As you inhale, imagine drawing in peace and healing light. As you exhale, release all tension, worry, and stress. Let your breath become a gentle current, carrying away the mental debris. Now, with your focus anchored in the heart, choose a simple affirmative prayer or mantra. This could be peace, love, divine healing, or a phrase like, "Thy will be done." The words themselves are less important than the feeling you infuse into them. Begin a quiet, rhythmic repetition of your chosen prayer, either whispered softly or silently within your mind. Let each repetition be an expression of longing, trust, and surrender. As you repeat, try to unfeel the essence of your prayer, permeating your entire being. Don't just think the words. Feel them resonate in your heart, expanding outwards. Imagine your worries dissolving into this feeling of peace, your anxieties being lifted by this wave of devotion. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your heart and the feeling of your prayer. This is not a battle, it's a gentle redirecting, like guiding a boat back to shore. After a few minutes of this focused, feeling-based repetition, transition into silent communion. Let the words fade, but maintain the feeling of your prayer. Rest in the presence of that profound peace you've cultivated. It's in this silent space, after the active prayer, that the deepest healing often occurs. Allow yourself to simply be receptive to the peace and wisdom that arise from within. This practice is most potent when performed with sincerity and devotion. It's not about begging, but about consciously aligning your personal energy with the infinite source of all peace. When done during moments of intense stress, before sleep, or as a regular morning ritual, this method doesn't just momentarily distract, it fundamentally shifts your energetic state. It brings the scattered fragments of your mind back into coherence, allowing anxiety to dissipate, making room for true mental clarity and paving the way for deeply restorative sleep. Share below if you've ever experienced a moment where a heartfelt prayer brought you unexpected solace, a profound sense of inner quiet when all other remedies felt insufficient. Your journey can inspire others to explore this timeless path to healing. The true power of Yogananda's prayer method lies in its consistent integration into your daily life, transforming isolated moments of solace into a continuous current of inner peace and resilience. This isn't about carving out hours, but weaving intentional moments of spiritual connection into the fabric of your routine, making it a sustainable practice that nurtures your mental and emotional well-being. Let's explore how to incorporate this profound practice, regardless of your schedule or personal circumstances, ensuring it becomes a wellspring of sustained energy and calm. 1. Morning activation, setting your inner compass. Begin your day with a short, focused prayer. Before you even check your phone or dive into tasks, sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Follow the steps outlined in Topic 2. Comfortable posture, heart-centered focus. A simple affirmation like, "May my day be guided by peace and wisdom," followed by silent communion. This acts as an energetic shield, setting a positive tone and anchoring your mind before the day's demands begin. It's a proactive step to reduce potential stress and anxiety, ensuring your energy flows harmoniously from the outset. For those with chaotic mornings, even 2 minutes of silent focus while making your coffee or sitting on the edge of your bed can make a profound difference. It's about presence, not duration. 2. Midday reset, reclaiming focus and calm. The afternoon often brings a dip in energy and an increase in mental fog or stress. This is an ideal time for a micro prayer session. Step away from your desk, find a quiet space, even a restroom stall or your car. Close your eyes for just 1 to 3 minutes. Take a few deep, cleansing breaths. Silently repeat your chosen prayer or affirmation, feeling its calming influence. This brief reconnection acts as a vital energy boost, dispelling mental fatigue and preventing stress from accumulating, allowing you to return to your tasks with renewed clarity and emotional balance. Think of it as hitting the reset button for your mind. 3. Evening release, preparing for restorative sleep. Before winding down for the night, dedicate 10-15 minutes to a more extended prayer session. Focus on gratitude for the day's blessings and surrender any worries or unresolved issues. Use a prayer like, "I release all burdens to the divine, trusting in peace and rest." Follow this with deep breaths and silent communion. This powerful practice helps to clear the mental clutter that often leads to insomnia, promoting deep restorative sleep. It ensures that your mind is not racing with the day's events, but rather is attuned to a higher frequency of peace, allowing your body and mind to truly recuperate. For busy parents, this might be after children are asleep or a few minutes while sitting quietly before bed. The key is consistency, even if brief. 4. Prayer in motion, infusing daily activities. Extend the spirit of prayer into your mundane activities. While washing dishes, walking, or commuting, let your mind silently repeat a calming affirmation. This transforms routine tasks into opportunities for meditation and connection, reducing the mind's tendency to wander into anxious thought patterns. It's a way to constantly infuse your life with divine awareness and peace, making every moment an opportunity for spiritual growth and mental balance. Adjustments for different realities. Time-constrained individuals. Focus on the 2-minute morning and midday practices. Consistency, no matter how brief, is more impactful than sporadic long sessions. Those new to prayer meditation, start with guided affirmations or simply focusing on the breath with an intention of peace. The feeling aspect will develop with practice. Different beliefs. Yogananda's method emphasizes sincere devotion to the divine as you understand it, whether it's a personal God, universal consciousness, or simply the force of love and peace within. The technique is universally applicable. By gently but consistently integrating this method of prayer, you cultivate an inner sanctuary that is always accessible. You shift from a state of being at the mercy of your thoughts and emotions to one of conscious participation in your own mental healing. This deliberate practice fosters a natural resilience, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with unwavering peace and sustained vitality, demonstrating that true transformation begins within. As we journey through Yogananda's profound method, we uncover a truth far more liberating than any superficial fix for our mental and emotional struggles. The widespread feeling of constant mental noise, persistent stress, overwhelming anxiety, and elusive restful sleep. All these signals, once perceived as unyielding battles, transform into clear indicators of an opportunity for deeper connection. The paradoxical hook that began our discussion, the futility of merely intellectualizing away worries to find peace, is now fully revealed. True and lasting mental and emotional healing does not come from suppressing thoughts or endlessly analyzing problems, but from engaging in a deeper, more intentional communion that transforms the very essence of our being. Through the consistent application of Yogananda's heart-centered prayer, you will begin to experience a profound transformation that ripples through every aspect of your health and vitality. Imagine an inner sanctuary, not just a fleeting moment of calm, but a stable, abiding state of deeper inner peace. The incessant mental chatter that once consumed your energy begins to quiet, replaced by a profound mental serenity. Your mind, no longer tossed by every external wind, becomes a calm lake, reflecting clear skies. This cultivation of inner quiet directly translates to emotional stability, those frequent mood swings, that heightened irritability, the feeling of being overwhelmed by circumstances. They gradually recede. You develop a robust resilience against external pressures, becoming less reactive and more anchored. The stresses of daily life, while still present, no longer have the power to derail your inner equilibrium, allowing you to respond with grace and wisdom rather than anxiety. Beyond the mental landscape, this practice profoundly impacts your physical well-being. A mind at peace naturally facilitates improved sleep. The restless nights, the difficulty falling asleep, the waking up tired, these become distant memories as your entire system learns to unwind and rest deeply. Furthermore, this internal harmony leads to sustained energy throughout your day. When your vital life force, your prana, is no longer depleted by constant mental agitation, it can flow freely, invigorating your body and mind, eradicating that chronic tiredness and boosting your natural motivation. You move from surviving on stimulants to thriving on an internal wellspring of vitality. Perhaps one of the most remarkable transformations is the strengthening of your intuition. As the mental static clears, your inner voice becomes clearer, guiding you towards choices that truly serve your highest well-being. This newfound clarity empowers your autonomy in health, fostering a deep body-mind connection where you instinctively know what your system needs to maintain its balance. This is not a temporary solution. It is a path to a new perspective of health, where well-being is not merely the absence of illness, but a vibrant state of integral harmony. Yogananda taught that when we consciously align our individual consciousness with the infinite, we tap into an inexhaustible source of healing and strength. The initial paradox dissolves. The seemingly simple act of Heart-centered prayer, far from being a passive plea, becomes a dynamic, powerful force that actively re-engineers your internal landscape, delivering not just temporary relief, but a lasting transformation of your body, mind, and spirit. You move beyond merely coping with symptoms to truly embracing a life of sustained vitality and profound inner peace. Consider the mighty oak tree. It stands firm through storms, its roots deeply embedded, drawing sustenance from the hidden earth. Its branches sway with the wind, but its core remains unyielding. This tree doesn't resist the storm. It flexes with it, rooted in an unshakable connection. Similarly, Yogananda's method of prayer invites us to cultivate such profound roots within our own being. It teaches us that true strength and unwavering peace are not found in avoiding life's tempests, but in establishing a deep, unwavering connection to an inner source of stillness. This internal anchor allows us to weather any mental or emotional storm, transforming us from fragile reeds into resilient oaks, deeply connected to the universal flow of vital life. This journey is about building an inner wellspring of peace, a quiet garden cultivated within your own heart. It requires consistent, gentle tending, like nurturing a seed into a flourishing plant. Each sincere moment of prayer, each breath infused with devotion, adds a drop of life-giving water to this inner garden, allowing serenity to blossom and vitality to flourish. It is the wisdom of the perennial, understanding that true growth is organic and sustained, not forced or instantaneous. Now I invite you to envision your life just 30 days from now, having consistently integrated this practice of heart-centered prayer. How do you imagine your mental clarity? Will your thoughts be sharper, more focused, less prone to wandering? How will your emotional state have transformed? Can you see yourself responding to challenges with greater calm, less reactivity, and more profound inner balance? And what about your overall energy levels? Do you feel a sustained lightness, a deep well of vitality that carries you through your day? Describe this transformed future in vivid detail in the comments below. This vision connects directly to Yogananda's teachings on integral health and longevity. He believed that a harmonious mind and a peaceful heart are not merely pleasant states, but fundamental pillars for a vibrant, long life. By harmonizing our body, mind, and spirit through practices like prayer, we don't just add years to our life, but profound life to our years. We cultivate a physical body that is more resilient, a mental landscape that is clear and purposeful, and an emotional being that is balanced and compassionate. This is the essence of a life lived in full vitality, deeply rooted in the wisdom of our true spiritual self. If this profound practice of heart-centered prayer, inspired by Yogananda's timeless wisdom, resonates with your personal journey towards greater mental and emotional balance, please don't keep your insights to yourself. Share your experiences, your reflections, or any questions you might have in the comments section below. Your willingness to engage, to articulate your journey, and to connect with others can illuminate the path for countless individuals seeking the same inner peace and vitality. Let's cultivate a thriving community dedicated to conscious well-being and inner peace together, supporting each other in building lives of sustained health and profound serenity. Your journey can inspire someone else to take their first step towards a more balanced and harmonious existence. Join us, and let's grow in vitality and wisdom, collectively awakening to the power within.